Lori and Mark, for most of the day today, State Department guards were standing at the front of the house. But in the last hour or so, they retreated into the home here. Russian diplomats had until midnight last night to clear out of the house, and apparently trusting them to do it wasn't enough. In Seattle's upscale Madison Park neighborhood, the Russian Consulate residence has always been a bit of a mystery.
You never saw anybody come out of that house, ever.
But in the last 48 hours, all of that changed. The Russian embassy tweeted out this video this morning. Under the shroud of a blue tarp, State Department agents used a power tool to force their way into a locked gate, drilling an even bigger hole between U.S. and Russian relations.
We consider completely and totally unlawful.
Nikolai Pukolov, head of the consular division of the Russian embassy, calls the break-in a violation of the Vienna Convention.
What are they doing there? That's a good question for them. I believe that probably they are trying to search this property.
All inquiries go to the U.S. Department of State.
State Department officials call it a walk-through inspection to confirm the Russian government had vacated the 12,000 square foot home. If that wasn't enough, agents had the water line turned off as well. The spectacle attracted all sorts of questions.
Why are they scanning the place after they've left?
The Russian diplomats moved out of the home Tuesday morning, well before the midnight deadline the feds imposed to clear out. What were you thinking when you were watching them move out?
I would love to see the inside of that house.
In the alley behind the property, bags of shredded documents and thrown out groceries, left behind with the Russian flag still flying high above the home.
Why do we have to go in and break locks? But that's because we don't trust them, I guess. You know, and maybe good reason.
Neighbors tell us the Russian diplomats have lived here since the mid-90s when they purchased the home. The State Department in D.C. tells us today the property is no longer authorized for use for diplomatic purposes, and it also no longer enjoys any privileges or immunities. Reporting live in Seattle, Elisa Hahn, King 5 News.